Hello, everyone. This is High Priestess Tana, and thank you for tuning in to Tana Temple Healing Works. I am back with another reading. I'm back to doing my readings. Sometimes I'll give y'all some reviews in between because this channel was just not a one sided situation where I just do tarot and flip cards or do oracle card readings or intuitive readings. I like to also give my analysis on various films and other situations or things that are going on in the world as well. So I'm not a one trick pony. Yeah, so I have a lot to say. But anyways, let's tap into this reading. I actually want to first start off by saying thank you again for returning to my channel. If you have been around for a little while, I appreciate that. If you're new, I appreciate you for returning back to my channel as well, and being here, just support me. It really matters to me. I put a lot of time and effort into my readings, so it's always much appreciated. So if you would like to book a reading, I'll have that information in the description box below as well. But thank you again for tuning into my channel. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana, and this is Tana Temple Healing Works. Okay, so let's tap into this reading, shall we? So, um, you know what? I know y'all always hear about narcissists and them working together with other slime balls pretty much to try to destroy another person and all this other stuff. But um honestly, when people do that, you have to understand that it's not about you. And I think somebody need to hear that. I keep picking that up, that this is not about you personally. They're attacking you because they see things in you that make them feel threatened or intimidated by you. But this has nothing to do with your character, you being a bad person or anything like that, if that makes any sense. Just because someone is attacking you doesn't automatically mean that you're an evil person or a bad person. People can attack you because they see the good in you, okay? So I want to start off by saying that. So I'm also, all right, let's just tap into the reading. So let me get started here, okay? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, I would like to ask, what is the current energy around the collective? Ooh, that flew out, y'all. Okay, so we got a jumper turning your back. So apparently, you're turning your back on someone who you may have been interested in a recent past, or they're about to be a part of your past. Next, we have secrets. Yes, somebody's definitely hiding something from you. That could be another person that could have been involved. They could have been involved with a third party, something of that nature. And let's get more adjusted here. Also, we have getting readings. That's funny because I mean, if you're here, you could be interested in a collective reading in order to gain more clarity and insight about what's going on with your situation. Um, let's see. Let's keep pulling. Okay. So, I just want to reiterate something I probably haven't said this in a long time since I first started doing this channel. I like to read in lines, like a first line and a second line. With the first line, it's like pretty much what happened in the past, and the second line is pretty much what's happening in the present. So we have feelings. So this person could still have feelings for you while you're turning your while in the past or recent past, you turn your back on them, but they're reflecting and they're trying to gain some understanding of maybe what went on. They're trying to process things, but do they realize that they're the root cause of the problem? Usually they don't realize that. Phony trickster illusions, fairy tale, absolutely. So the secret was that this person was not who they claimed they were. So they were all what they were crapped out to be. Like, they really They were really fake. They played a lot of games, mind games with you. They manipulated you. They could have also misled you and told you things and made you empty promises. Also, we have love message. Somebody could be getting readings and they also could be getting a love message from the reader. Like the reader is telling them, hey, pretty much like, why don't you tell this person how you really feel or whatever, if that makes any sense. So, this could be you also getting a reading by coming to my channel and you understand that there is a love message involved. This person may break down and eventually tell you how they really feel. So, but this person is still, it's something about their character that doesn't fully, how would I say, they're not keeping it real with you about who they really are, and it's something that they like to do. This person could, like, they could be a sociopath or a psychopath. Okay, so now we're just going to keep pulling. Okay, backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. I did say that. So I'm just going to keep pulling. But usually that's how I like to do stuff. First row, second row, or the first line, second line, however. And then we just going to keep pulling, okay? So this person did backstab you. They could have lied. They could, and I said love bomb to, I mean narcissist, which is linked to love bombing. This person, like I said before, I feel like this person could have also went behind your back and they could have been talking shit about you behind your back to someone else. And it's almost like they went to somebody who is just as insecure as they are, because that insecure person actually rubs their ego, or however you want to put it. They basically massage their ego. Then we have shady. Yeah, this person is shady, because somebody who's keeping it real with you is not about to sit up here and talk crap about you behind your back to another person. The secret was they could have been, they're obviously were juggling other people, and it could have been one person at a time, at that time rather, or multiple people. But I do feel like they could have been dealing with multiple people and eventually tried to get in a relationship with one of those people that they felt the closest connection with. But they did, this was shade all day, because they didn't tell you nothing about this. And this all was like some Master of Illusions type of stuff, okay? We got I miss you. That's the love message. That's what they want to come in. They're getting readings to see if you still have feelings for them. You may, I mean, you may have some feelings for them, even though you turn your back on them. Sometimes we have lingering feelings about people, and that's just part of being human. But then you have to learn how to process and analyze the situation at hand and use your discernment properly to understand if this person really fuck with you or not, okay? Then we have side hustle. I don't know what this person do for a living, or this could be something you do for a living. Maybe you deliver food. Maybe you do DoorDash or Grubhub deliveries or Uber Eats or something. I don't know. But this person also may deal with food, or in the past, this is something that they were doing. And they could have, I don't know. This same person seemed like they come up in the reading. A lot of people have side hustles, and let me tell you something. If you're dropping off food to other people's houses, or even if they have a catering company or something, that could be a side hustle. It's something dealing with culinary arts, right? This person could have met someone while making a drop off of a food order, is what I'm saying. Drinking, toxic lifestyle. This is what this person does. This person loves to get high, get drunk, whatever. And they could have been also in a nightlife. They could have also been going to strip clubs and stuff like that, entertaining different people. And it's just, it's some crazy energy around that. They could like dealing with girls who look like this, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, out there. You know what I mean? This could be what they would do with these other females or other people, but I get that this is a male and a female connection, and this male, this is what he did. He love bombed, he deceived, he had multiple connections, emotional and sexual connections behind your back. It's crazy. Happily single, doing you, dating, stress free, setting goals, career focus. This is you. Like, they may come in talking and stuff like, oh, I miss you. They want to give a love message and all this stuff. But I don't think you care one way or the other. Like, you want to be left alone. Okay? Really, I think it was this order. Yep. So you don't really care about this stuff, what they got to say. You really just wish them well and wish they get the hell out of your life for good, really. Spell, oh, love spell. Wait a minute. Now, this is taking a turn. I'm going to be honest with you. And there's some wild stuff right here. Because this took a whole nother turn. Your person at the time could have been dealing with somebody who was into doing readings. I'm picking that up too. This is like an alternate situation. Your person could have been dealing with somebody who did a love spell on them. I don't get that that's you. While they were doing this hustle, this side hustle, delivering food or catering food or something, or somebody could have been doing a side hustle that they knew that they were dealing with, and they met them that way. But I feel like your person more than likely was the one with the side hustle, and it has something to do with delivering and or making food and delivering it, whatever. This person could have became obsessed with them, did a love spell. Now we got firestorm, karma, drama, ending slash loss, mental breakdown. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Somebody your person was dealing with could be getting their karma, and they could have had a breakdown or meltdown. They could also be experiencing some loss because they could have did something to you as well, because they were so jealous. They could have found out about you, this third party, this woman he was keeping secret, or one of the women he was keeping secret while he was dealing with you. This person could have been into this type of stuff, and I'm getting the dark arts, right? And they were doing something underhanded with black magic, obviously, to tap into readings as well about your person. So this is, I'm picking up different energies, right? And this is a collective reading, so it's not a one size fits all type of situation. Please understand if you're new to tarot or whatever. I just wanted to let you know, okay? So this person who your person was dealing with could have had a breakdown when they found out about you, because they did a love spell thinking that they were going to secure this other person, or the person you both were dealing with, this man, and clearly he probably really didn't want them like that, and they found out that he also was messing around with different women while he was messing around with you and them. They found out that both of y'all was getting played. And we have divine feminine. Now that's funny because I feel like this is you, like collective, the divine feminine. This woman does not feel like a divine feminine. She actually feels very karmic. This other person, I feel like they're also experiencing losses in their life. This other deranged woman I'm picking up on, who's really not she's off her rocker. She's a little crazy, a little cray cray from what I'm picking up on. She experienced loss because of this love spell she did backfire, but she don't know that you're the true divine feminine. She's jealous. She came in between you and this other person, and I think she was influencing this other person to make them think differently about you, sadly. But surely this other person, the person you were dealing with, the masculine you were dealing with, could have been easy to influence. Insecure people are easier to influence because they don't believe in their own, how do I say, their own thoughts. Sometimes they rely on outside or external factors or influences to make decisions for them. We have memories. Now, this other person or your person who you were dealing with could be looking at pictures. Yeah, this definitely is a masculine energy that's attached to you, obviously, and this is a male and female situation. They are looking at old pictures of you, and I think that, you know what, somebody could have been fucking with their memory and may not want them to have any attachment to you. But I'm gonna tell you this. I think that love spell eventually backfired on this other person, this feminine, who was doing this to this man, because she didn't want him to think about you and him, the past. This giving Six of Cups energy, right? But meanwhile, you over here in your divine feminine, your empress type of energy, high priestess, oh yeah, fate busy. So here's the thing. One more. Mirroring. Ha! Okay. This is crazy. I've put something together. My intuition or discernment, rather, either way. They're telling me something about this story. This woman that they were dealing with was playing with their mind, trying to affect their memories. They didn't want them to think about you. They were trying to play on this man's heartstrings, because they could have had a past before with this person, this other person, and they went back to them. And this could also, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm thinking that she was looking at pictures of him, and he started looking back at maybe some pictures they may have had or something together, and started playing on his memory, because you can do magic with, you know, pictures and stuff. So the fake busy aspect, this masculine, whenever you will call them or try to text them, oh, they're always busy, they can't talk, oh, I gotta talk to you later. That's because she was playing on this person's mind. And she could have been bringing up, remember we did this, remember that, bitch, you ain't Michael Jackson. Talk about remember the time. Shut the fuck up. Then we got with this mirroring shit. This is narcissistic behavior. I was picking it up clear as day. These people are both narcissists. That's why they dealt with each other. They had such a dysfunctional dynamic. This other woman that they chose to go off and on with, your divine feminine, this other person they were mirroring was a very low vibrational connection that they had a lot in common with when it came to the dumb shit. Like, they may accept this person because, oh, this woman don't care about me cheating because she's a hoe and I'm a hoe. Or this woman don't care about me talking about my sexual advances to her because she's fucking other people too. Or she doesn't mind when I talk bad about her because she's insecure and I'm insecure. It's kind of like that. She don't want the best for me and I don't want the best for me type of stuff. It's like mirroring. And it's not a good thing. They were influenced by this woman and her negative energy. We have blocked, spam, calls, text. I'm going to get into it once, off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted. This is how your person was treating you. They could have even blocked your number at one point. Or you could have eventually blocked their number because they were acting hot and cold towards you, but they did ghost you. I'm picking that up more than anything. I'm feeling and I'm sensing this, that your person became hot and cold and detached because they were in the grips of this other woman who was playing with their mind. We have GPS. Somebody could have been stalking somebody through GPS, following where they was going. I'm getting that this other woman who they were dealing with could have been trying to mirror you because you're the divine feminine. I just picked that up. They could have found your address in their GPS, and they could have also blocked your number in your who you thought was your person's phone. Or had them try to block you or whatever, period, by not really, even if they didn't block your calls physically, they wanted them to block you out, period. And that's why they became off and on and hot and cold. Also, when that Katy Perry, you're hot then you're cold. Yeah, you already know. What else? One more. Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. This person is broken up over you. I'm telling you. They are lost without you and can't help themselves, y'all. They can't. They knew that they lost you and they never experienced true love like that. The love and the nurturing aspects, the emotional intelligence that you had to offer as a lover, as a confidant, even as a friend, even. Oh, spiritual gifts. Y'all are spiritually gifted. And they knew that, and that scared them too. They knew y'all was the truth. This other bitch wasn't the truth. She wasn't the truth. She pretended. She played in his face like she had these psychic abilities or she could do this and that magic, but not the truth. She used black magic. Bad credit, unemployed debt. I feel like they were dealing with a woman who was like that. Police station. They could have got into it with somebody they was messing around with. Your person could have got into it with somebody they was messing around with. And they ain't tell you that. That's another reason why you probably wasn't hearing from them. We got pregnancy, fake news, DNA. Now, you could have gotten pregnant by this person, or it could have been a pregnancy, like it could have been a pregnancy scare if it wasn't an actual pregnancy. But I'm also getting that they could have got into it with somebody else, that other woman they was dealing with, because she found out he had another woman, not talk about you, out of his harem of bitches that he was dealing with. And she could have fucked around and got pregnant, but the baby wasn't his. I'm getting that too. Or she thought she was pregnant. You saw this because you got spiritual gifts. Hell, your mind could be like a GPS. How about that? Clocking that ass. Finding out what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind is, your third eye is always open. Your crown chakra or chakra is had already been fully activated, and your brow chakra or third eye chakra. You got it like that. Okay? You saw the bullshit through your own spiritual GPS. I'm getting that. Which is your intuition. You could be one of the clairs, claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. You felt and you saw, you felt something. You was tracking their ass through your spiritual gifts. That's why you're what? A divine feminine who's also spiritually gifted. Thank you very much. What's going to be the outcome for this situation, Holy Spirit? This is a mess. My way. This person is an asshole. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. This person is a narcissist. That's why they deal with dumbasses just like them, two jackasses in a box. two clowns ready to, be in the circus and shit. Get some red noses and some wigs, some clown wigs for these bitches, because that's what they are. They some straight up characters. Anyway, the hell with this my way or the highway asshole. We're about to end this reading, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I did. It was crazy as hell as usual. I always had them crazy ass readings. Seem like the crazy love to follow me. All right. Y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day. Once again, my name is High Priestess Tana. If you want to purchase a reading, you can. I'll have that information in the description box below, as I said before. Y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all weekend, or a beautiful Saturday, especially today, and a beautiful weekend, rest of y'all weekend. I will come back with some more content very shortly, probably, because I got some stuff on my mind. All right. Oh, feel free to check out my other video called Memento Mori, which talks about the half skeleton, half face symbolism that a lot of rappers or entertainers use on certain album covers or cover art for certain things, visual pieces, or however you want to put it, or music. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is High Priestess Tana. Peace.